Well, hello and good morning. It is Thursday today. What's that, the 15th? 15th of April? Yeah, 15th of April, and we're back. Yes, so we're on the plot. Well, just been to a nursery, got some seed potatoes and some onions, so I can plant them out. Finally got my camera. I misplaced my charger, and it took a while to find it, but we did find it. So let's have a look around. Right, let's try and do this. So as you can see, Scruff is enjoying the allotment. Right, it's going to get a bit shaky because I'm going to take you off over here. And we're going to have a little walk around. Right, so as you can see, I've started putting a fence up here. That's from an old shed. And yeah, it's solid. I'm trying to dog proof it because of Scruffy. He tries to find every single hole and there he's eating grass. So that's what we're doing. So I've sorted this bed out and I put a fence up here, as you can see, because there was a hole down there. So I thought, well, let's sort it all out. So that's gone in there nicely. So there, all this area here is fenced right until. So you've got all this fencing at the back here, and that goes all the way to the end. This style of fencing, let's get a better look. So I'm going to be recreating that there. So as you know, I used to have this plot, but I did have to give it up because there were so many people on the waiting list, and obviously I hadn't been up for a year. So they said I had to give it up. So we went out and bought fencing. Now, normally fencing costs a lot. I looked on Amazon, it was going to cost a fortune. This, for 10 of these posts, they're really thick posts, as you can see there. There's my hand. These were £5 each. I got 10 of them. Yep, so that was what, 50 quid, which won't do bad. And the fencing I got from a place called In Excess, and it was £15 a roll, and that was 10 metres, and I had to buy 3 lots. So yeah, but yeah, I put the kickboards in at the bottom from old wood. Oh, Scruff, what are you doing? From old wood we had knocking about. Because if it wasn't there, Scruff would have tried to dig under. But they done quite a lot. They cleared it all. Got rid of the wire. Unfortunately, I wish I had time. I could have got these beds, the wood from these beds up. But never mind. Yeah, so we've done some weeding. We've got these 4 round ones all done. We've got the top one up here, that's where the runner beans were. The potatoes are going to go into that one today. And we also got these round beds done here. What I've decided to do with this one, this is going to be for my carrots. So instead of wasting loads of money on compost, we've got a mound. Don't know if we can see it from here, but up there we got, just past by the greenhouse, we've got a mound of wood chip. And if you dig deep enough, it's all starting to rot. So we're going to get, well, compost down rather. We're going to get loads of wood chip in here, up to about here, and then compost on top, and that's where the carrots are going to go in there. I put a new fence gate in. Well, that's been there a year. I don't know if you saw that. I did buy myself a new tool today. Now these are absolutely brilliant. I have got one, but it's got a wooden handle, and the head keeps coming off if you've got big clumps of glass. That's why I've got an all metal one. That's £12.99 today. So yeah, Scruff is loving it, isn't he, Scruff? He's deaf as a doorpost. So yeah, it's just been a big tidy up, to be honest, because it was in a bit of a state. I'm actually got an idea for this. So it's quite a good width. I'm going to make a toilet. I'm going to make a compostable toilet, and we're going to make like an outhouse building for it. So we've got that there. We've also got the arch here. I just need to cut it down the middle to match that. And obviously I'm using these unfortunately, but because that's going to go over there. But then we can fashion some walls in the back, and we've already got a door there. I'm going to have to duck. We got the door off the old shed because someone's actually got that plot now, even though they haven't done much to it. But yeah, that's going to be the plans for that. I'm going to make an outhouse by a compostable toilet. We're going to get all these done today, and the ones on the shed. In here, we had a big tidy up. I had a bin full of rubbish, loads of plastic, and the lid come off and it fell over and it filled with water. So we emptied that. I need to empty the greenhouse today. That's the rubbish we got there, 4.5 bags to take away. Polytunnel covers on. Oh, my hand's starting to hurt. Yeah, so polytunnel covers on. It is a mess. So we've got to sort that out at some point. Oh. So yeah, that is a mess. But what I've done, I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. I boarded up at the bottom. So yeah, it's getting there. It really is. It's starting to look good. I think losing that plot may have been a godsend. Because now I can concentrate on all this. I'm a bit annoyed that I've lost all the fruit trees, because there was some really good fruit on them trees, but it's by the by. We got this, we can concentrate now on this. So what we're going to do today is dig this over. Well, there are no dig beds. So I think what I'm going to do is scrape as much back as I can, put cardboard down, cover it back over, then cover this bit, and then put more compost on. We're going to weed this bed. You can see it there, that bed there. And we're going to try and get this bed weeded, also that bed weeded, and this bed weeded. Under there is bed. So yeah, let's get you back on the tripod. Oh, sorry for the movement. All right. There you go. So yeah, brilliant. So that's what we're doing today. Yeah, so it's going to be an eventful day. It's supposed to be nice and sunny. As you can see behind me, blue skies, a few clouds, but it's supposed to rain later. So we're going to see how it goes. But yeah, we've got plans to do, so we've got work to do. So first of all, I'm going to get that kettle on, have a coffee, and crack on. So I will come back in a wee bit and show you the progress. Bye bye for now. Okay, a few hours in, and we got the bed ready for the potatoes. We had a delivery of well rotted down manure, so that's gone under. We've got cardboard, manure, then a nice layer of compost. So that's the potato bed ready. Scruff is really enjoying himself. We have made a start on this bed, trying to get it all sorted. This bed here took 4.5 bags of compost. Nearly wiped me out. I got 3.5 bags left, so we're definitely not going to get every bed done. I want to get this one cardboard manure on there, and same with that. But yeah, that's a hell of a lot better. So that's going to be the potatoes. We got going in. Main crop are majestic. I picked them up this morning. So yeah, everything's starting to slowly take shape. Slowly tidying up everything. Here, the bed here is for the sweet peas. They're just going to go directly into the ground, and they got a chance they can grow or not. So yeah, I want to get these water butts all filled up. The only one that's more or less filled up is this one. That's about 3/4 filled. This one's just over half. So yeah, I've got loads of liner for the hanging baskets. I bought it from the nursery. It was £1.50 for a metre. I've got 5 metres. So yeah, it's starting to take shape. This fence here, we got enough to probably make it down to about here. It's definitely going to go past that black post, maybe to about here. I'm just making it dog proof, you know. Because I lock the allotment, somebody in their infinite wisdom broke in. What they done? They cut a hole in the fence right here to get in. Yeah, they sold some tools and spades. Not much. They didn't really get into the shed, but look at that, the shed is slanting backwards. Once I build the new shed, I'm hopefully at the end of this month, getting all the materials to do that. So that's probably going to roughly cost, ballpark figure, £600. Yeah, the shed mark 2, if you remember the last one I built, it's going to be a little bit bigger than that. Not so much wider, but longer. And we got a spot for that at the top of the allotment. I spoke to my neighbour opposite me, Keith. He's took on that plot, which was filled with mare's tail, and he's dug it all out, well, as much as he can. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. So I'm going to get the potatoes planted in and all watered up. At least then I have got some planted in. Okay, we'll catch you in a bit. Bye bye for now. Okay, so it's just gone 12:30. And we're getting, we've got the potatoes in, so they're all in there. But because of the dogs, I have to do some dog proofing. So this is the little fence I bought off Amazon, 45 quid. I thought it was a lot taller, but we're going to make use of it. So we just screw some posts in, bit of wire around the top, and we're just going around there just to dog proof it, so the dog don't go to the toilet really on the plot, on the bed actually. So, but that's good. Got cardboard on the bottom, and we've got a layer of manure, and then 4.5 bags of compost. And it got really cold earlier. I put a jumper on, and now the sun's coming up. It's got warm again. So yeah, we're just potting around really doing that. You can see, I don't know if you can see everything there. We've got some mare's tail coming up. But it's not too bad. The cardboard suppresses it. Don't know if there's any coming up in this bed. No, I can't actually see any. But it is starting to come onto my old plot, the mare's tail's coming through. So they're pretty much going to do the same as me, raised beds, cover it, plastic. That's the way to go. So yeah, we've started on this bed here. As you can see, there's a lot of clumps of grass and thistles, so they need to come out. So we're doing that slowly. Scruff's having a little time out in his cage. He was whining a bit, so I said to him he can go in there and just chill for a bit. He's there, he's just chilling. He's had a tune and had some drink, but he is enjoying the allotment. But the only thing is, he wants to get out. He wants to go explore. I've already took him on a walk around the allotment. So this site here is where my shed's going to be going. We're going to leave a good gap up behind. So we can get and do repairs. I've already secured the polytunnel down. I put that on last year, and I come up a couple of weeks ago, and it was half off. It didn't rip though, which was good. So yeah, so either side I've battened it down and secured it, and here I put a big sleeper on there and some timber just to keep it up. And yeah, we had a bit of high winds and it stayed up. So this, remember this plot here, that used to be, not mine anyway, but it used to be full of mare's tail, and he's done so good on it. That's my neighbour. It's good to see that plot actually being used. So this bed here, eventually I am going to dig it out, dig all the weeds out and see what we got going in there. And yeah, we will be growing something there, not sure what. So I need to clear this out. I need to get that table in situ, but I want to get her sort of, because that table there is rotten, so that'll be going. So what I want to do, once the shed's up and I know where it's going, I'm going to put a little patio here for that table and chairs. So that's about, and that barbecue's got to go. Yeah, you can see all the bottoms fill out, so I'm going to grind it up and it's going to go into the base of the shed. Yeah, I probably will. There's probably a couple of years left in this one. It's a mess at the minute. The floor's rotten. I've got to sort that out. I've got some chipboard here that I was going to use for the roof of the shed, but I'm going to get some more of that. And yeah, we're going to redo the floor in there. Probably over the weekend I might start getting everything out and sorting that. So there's loads of little jobs to be done. But yeah, it's certainly getting there. My rhubarb's doing well in there. I did a top dress up with some compost. And I've got some bushes there. And for the life of me I can't remember what they are. Yeah, so that's it pretty much. I'm going to crack on. It is supposed to rain this afternoon, but not sure when. But yeah, glad I got something planted. I'm going to do the onions. They're going to go in there, and probably this one. I've got 50 of them to go in. There's some white onions. So yeah, I'm pleased with the progress. I'm going to finish off that little fence around there. And yeah, it's good because it's not so high, you know, that I can get in there and do the weeding and whatnot. Because if you remember, I didn't do anything last year, but the year before I had runner beans in there. So the runner beans are probably going to be going into that bed there this year. Broad beans are probably going to here. What was there? Sweet corn was there, so that bed there is probably going to be sweet corn this year. And these 1, 2, 3 were never used, so anything can go in there. But yeah, hopefully they should all be planted up this year. But yeah, I've nearly got one bed done, so I'm happy. I'm pleased with the progress. It's been a while since I've been up here, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, trying to clear this area here. What I might do, because we've got the little drain here, I might have all the water butts up the back here. I think that might be a good place for them. Really flatten that down, get all the timber out of there. Yeah, I think that's what I will do. And we'll have them linked in. So I've got five there. And here, that's where I was going to do a concrete and put them all on there. But I might actually turn that into a bed. I'm not quite sure yet. Not made my mind up. I may just carry on with what I'm doing and put slabs or something in there and put the water butts there. I'm not sure yet. Not too sure. So yeah. So that's it for now. I'm going to carry on with this and plant them onions out. At least I made a start. And we'll get back later on the day when we finished up to show you the progress. Bye bye for now. Okay guys, well, if you have a look at the sky, the dark clouds have started to form, and it did try and spin a little bit, but yeah, we got quite a bit done. Not as much as I'd hoped. We've obviously got the potatoes done. I've relined this basket here, and in there we got some seeds. They're flowers. They're a mix of flowers. The seeds were out of date, so they might not come through, but they might. So we're going to take a chance on that. I'll put a bracket up there to put a hanging basket once I get around to that. In here we've got onions, and onions in that. Haven't done the sweet peas yet. I'll probably do them tomorrow. I've emptied a load of pots that are in the polytunnel into the composter, as you can see. This is the only thing that's stayed alive. Looks a bit wilted, but still alive. So yeah, the Scruff was getting under my feet while I was doing things. I put him in his cage. He's having a little nap at the moment. Well, a little rest. Going to let him out in a minute while I pack up, but we are going to be going home soon. So yeah, like I say, the weekend we're going to concentrate on clearing this area as well. I've got two of these panels. They're going to be going over there to continue there. Like I say, this tall one isn't. That's going to be part of a new build. And we got some of the fences. I'll probably finish it off with some of that. It doesn't matter if it's low or not. But yeah, I need to sand that down and paint it up. Gonna go this colour here. I need to repaint all this as well. I have planted some seeds. They're in the polytunnel, so excuse the mess. I did get that table out in the top on there. Into the polytunnel. It's quite warm in here actually. I've still got a bit tidy up here, but yeah, we've got some sweet corn in, and at the back we've got some leeks. So yeah, that's the start. I've really got to tidy up. We've got wood that I need to sort through, stuff to take to the dump. But yeah, it's certainly getting there. Yeah, so anyway, that is it for this episode, the first episode of 2021. And it's been quite an eventful week, a few weeks actually up here. Need to really tidy up and get that greenhouse sorted, which will be done this year. A load of projects on to get sorted. Okay, well, thanks for watching everyone. Till next time, take care, God bless, and happy gardening.